You're tuning to another episode of Ghetto Stories. Conversation today is a political one. I came here 1975, and most of us are immigrants under the Trudeau government. I know my family always voted Liberal. So now it is an election year, so we want to see the dynamics. Have we been giving love to a party that hasn't been loving us back in the way we feel we should be loved? So I'm having that conversation in Reggae Lane with Sidney Coles, our NDP nominee. I'm excited for this conversation. I think we're going to get some answers. You've been doing some wonderful door knocking. What has been your biggest challenge in the door knocking?
It's a challenge to take that leap of faith in a new direction, right? Especially when you're voting the same way for a long time. And it's been a bit of a legacy vote. You think, okay, I got to pay back, right? But now we got to pay forward.
Yes.
We're paying forward into a future that we all need. And it's not a future that the Liberals have been able to deliver on. And so people need to know that they can have trust in the NDP to bring them the things they need. We need affordable housing. I'm looking at this community right now thinking affordable housing top of order right now, right? So many people have been pushed out of the housing market. Things are changing every day. Areas are developing every day, and people are being squeezed out of the neighborhoods they live in, and then they can't afford to buy into or even rent in the neighborhood they live in, right?
Yes.
The other concern I have is for older people who are on a reduced pension, for example, being like pushed out of their housing because they're in a 2-level house or they're renting. I met Mr. Fortune over here on Lanark. He's renting, he's on the top 3rd floor now, but his leg is giving out on him now, and he's worried he doesn't know where to go next, right? Because he can't afford the new place. So what the NDP is looking at doing is building 500,000 new affordable, accessible housing units. The other thing we're going to be doing is retrofitting 1.2 million houses because, you know, the space is there.
Yes.
We've got to make this space affordable and accessible to everybody. So I think housing is a big issue for us.
I would like to hear from you, healthcare.
Yeah.
Tell me about the healthcare system that the NDP is working on.
So we are going to work with the provinces because what we need to deliver to people is dental care. One of the most important things we can do for our whole health is look after our dental health, right? And when we're not doing that, when we're not able to go to the dentist, to do the checkups that we need, to do the preventative care that we need, to make sure that that small problem doesn't grow and become a big problem, like an infection or something that's more serious. So the NDP is looking to provide dental care, universal dental care for everyone, to make sure people are getting the preventative care that they need. The other thing we're going to bring to people is pharmacare. Because look, again, especially for older people who are looking at more medications, right? How do you pay for that? The NDP is going to help put the money in the pockets of Canadians to pay for their pharmacare. It's about time. You know, these things have been excluded from healthcare before, and we're going to include them.
I love it. For me, integrity is really, really big.
Yeah.
And I sense that, and I feel that with you. That you're connected to the community, and having that, you've been having those uncomfortable conversations.
Yes, ma'am.
Because we've been talking about those uncomfortable conversations. So now we are 10 days away.
Yes.
Do you feel that the community has enough information that they're gonna go out and vote?
Not yet. Not yet. They need more. I think there has to be, where am I voting? Do I have the things I need? Do I have some ID? Do I know where my polling station is? Can I get there? I listened to a woman today at 440 Winona who said they changed my location, didn't tell me I can't get in there without my without my mobility device. I said, excuse me? So she said there's other people like me who change up where they vote, but they didn't change up how they're gonna get us in. So we need to make sure we're looking after people, make sure they make them accessible locations. And we got to figure out how to pick people up, drive them from where they are to where they need to get to vote. It's really important. And I'm actually excited because I hope, we're going to have our little convoy of cars making sure people get there. So that's the biggest challenge.
I love it. I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
I see the vision as to what, and I know that the community is ready for a change. So I'm excited. Go out. I'm sending you out there. I feel like, you know, I'm a part of, you know, I'm sending you out there to just knock him dead.
Thank you
Knock
so
him
much.
dead, and you know, as we and hold them also accountable
Yes.
for you.
Yes.
So as you give them your goodness, hold them and let them know that they can also get the
That we
same
got
thing.
each other,
We
right?
got each other.
Yeah.
That's the most important.
Yeah.
From I know I have you, then you know what I mean, I will be a little bit more comfortable
Yeah.
to be able to do what I feel is right.
Yeah.
As in exercising my rights.
Yes.
And voting.
Yeah.
And
That's your right. That's your right.
That's
Yeah.
a right, and I'm able to change. People need to understand that things change.
Yes, they do.
When we use our voices
Yeah.
for all
For
the
sure.
right
You
reasons.
tell a different story about,
Yes.
about who we are and where we're going, right?
Yes.
Tell a new
Yes.
story.
Yes. So I'm happy to have you hang out with me. up
I'm
in
gonna
here
hang out with
in
you
the
so
Reggae
hard.
Lane,
Yeah,
and-
we're
and
hanging out
I
hard.
think the Eglinton West community has embraced you.
Yeah,
So
well,
I've seen you walk up and down, and I've just seen that good vibe
Yeah.
and that good energy. So I say, you know, we continue this.
We
And
continue
even
this.
when, you know, all of the voting and all of that
When
is
it's done.
completed, we still
I'm gonna
come
find
back.
you with my chair, say,
Fine.
Elaine.
Yeah, we're sitting down and we're just talking.
Yes.
And thank you for embracing
Likewise.
everything.
It's
I
new. We're
I
new
look
to
forward
each other.
Yes.
You know, but as soon as I met you and we met, it was instant. Like, wow, I see you. I see in you someone with a similar vision for what you want for your community, and you asked me to pay attention to what you want and to what people want and what people need, and I said yes. I'm listening to you. I'm going to listen to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And it feels good to be listened to.
Yeah.
I like that.
Me
So
too.
we look forward to
All right.
10 more days of
10 more days.
10 more days.
10 more days. Where to vote? Get out and vote. Find out where. Look at that card you get in the mail. Look up on Elections Canada where the information is if you don't get that card in the mail. Find out where you're voting. If you don't have a ride, call the office. Make sure they get you a lift to where you need to go. Because we will do that. We'll come around, we'll find you, we'll pick you up, we'll get you there. You know, we're not going to let you go.
Love it.
All right.
Love it.